Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello Virgo, welcome to my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs. So whatever, so check out what your other signs are saying as well. And while I'm saying that or mentioning that, if you're wanting to get just to give you quite a good overview of what could be happening for you and for the rest of this month of February, and maybe what has happened for you for the rest of the month and the earlier parts of this month. In February. So today is the 17th of February that I am making this video and recording it. So I guess this is like mid-month February, but you would have noticed that I've put February up there anyway. So because some of you, this may be in the recent past, which could be the beginning of this month or halfway through in last month even, it will maybe make more sense to you. Okay, so just keeping that in mind. So if you don't know what your other signs are, please check out in the description box below. There's a link to a website that has a free calculator on there, and it will work it out for you, so you can check out what the rest of your signs are saying that are linked to your energy sign, your main one. So this is for Virgo, like I've just said, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus, okay, as well. So they keep repeating that, and I just feel that maybe something is repeating on you, or repetitive that's going on, and it's like, and maybe you're not hearing it and taking in the full picture of what is going on around you, because I just noticed myself wanting to say Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus, and and making it quite clear. So I feel like somewhere along the line there, you may be getting some sort of signs or symbols or synchronicities or whatever it is, that coincidences that are happening, and you may be not really taking full notice of it. And so I'm just hearing like that about being in the moment. Okay, so anyway, I am beginning with the Oracle Dragonfly cards, though this is the first time I've used them in my video readings. So I'm really pleased and happy to be bringing them out, and excited at the same time. So and my dragons have been around me, the energies have been around me since I was a little girl, actually, and through various times in my life when they felt that they really need to come forward or want to come forward and reveal themselves to me and let them know that they are around me for assistance in whatever way I needed it at that time, and even like right now. But they're wanting to bring their energy around because they obviously feel they can help you in some way or form as you're shifting through something that you may be going through or are going through yourself. So remember, these reads are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. So just take what does and leave what does not. So we're doing a lot of card spread, but a mind, body, spirit, soul flow today again, and we'll just see what comes out. So first up is the Lovers, okay, on the mind section. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can read that. Love each other. Now this one just came up too in the last deck. Last read actually, in number 3, so there's maybe a little bit of balancing around there. So with the Lovers, so love each other is what it says there, and it's number 3 in this deck. So for me, 3 is around balance, okay? So clearly I think there must be a little bit of balancing around that, especially in the mind about what's going on with the relationship, or what's going on with your relationship with you, or possible, I'm hearing pending relationship, or something that's happened in the past as well, or or someone that you may be in right now. Okay, so Nimue is the next card out, and she talks about seeking the counsel of crystals. So there may be something there to do with that for you Virgo, about seeking the counsel of crystals. So number 8. okay, is like the infinity sign, no, sideways or that way. So I'm being drawn to number 8 being a pathway, because I'm feeling like it reminds me of the wands, like right now, and that's what I want to talk about. Is the wands is like taking action like now, and but also when I'm thinking about the 8 is like the infinity sign. So 8 for me is about brings to mind about, like the infinity sign, and realizing that actually we are infinite beings. So there are infinite possibilities that are out there. So, and it may be that you may be feeling a little bit stuck physically about where you're wanting to go, because your head's got in the moment, and you maybe, okay. I want to stuttering there. I was just about to go to stutter about stop yourself, and like stuttering, or about moving in a certain direction. Anyway, cool. Phew, bit of healing there. I'm just being drawn to the green crystals that are in this in this card, on this card. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So anyway, then we go, on the spiritual sign, sovereign, gentle power. So there may be some gentleness that's coming through for you to help you through this stuff, and then maybe that you just need a little bit of gentleness. So maybe for you, and a little bit of balance in that sense of, not spiritual ways, and maybe you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard, or not being nice to yourself, and that's like pushing yourself in the sense that you may be not speaking to yourself or treating yourself very well. I'm hearing like gentle. Gentle, be gentle with yourself. Have empathy for yourself. Okay, so be kind to yourself. Okay, and it may, for some of you, I'm hearing that maybe you've had to park up you may be on this spiritual journey, in the way of working with it. You maybe have had to felt like you need to park it up, put it aside while you work on something. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about, sometimes we just need to do that. So this, because I'm seeing, like, this is number 38, and I've been drawn to the number 38, or not, because it's number 38 in the deck, sorry. So there's, there's a little bit of balance in being in whatever it is that is infinite, about creating yourself and realizing that actually that you are the infinite being. Interesting that you've got 3, 8, 8 and 38. Like the mind, body, spirit, and now we'll go and see what, be interesting to see what comes out on the soul level. We'll far out. 26, which actually adds up to 8, which is interesting. So 6, 2 relationships. That's for me. It's about our relationship, building relationships with ourselves and also others that are around us on an emotional level especially, but also in every which way. In every which way. And I was just about to say but loose, but in every which way, it's building our relationships and on an emotional level, but like I say, that mental, emotional, physical level, on every which, and in a soulful way as well, and understanding ourselves. So Pellinor and the Lady. So it's called, the theme with this one is bittersweet. Okay, bittersweet farewell. So there's something about on a soul level that you may be farewelling something. Okay, a bittersweet farewell with Pellinor and the Lady. So I'm just like, that's kind of cool. So something that I feel like that may be telling you a whole shitload at the moment. On already about what's going on there. So there are a lot of 8s in this read for you. Like I feel like being infinite and infinite obviously, and balancing what it is that your possibilities, and maybe I feel like for some of you maybe like there are so many possibilities out there, and that you're not actually taking a step to do one of them. Okay, because here, that makes sense. Or it's not taking any steps. So what I'm hearing is like, just take a step, one step with something, and then, see what pops up for the next one, because otherwise you're just standing stagnant. Because I'm feeling this is about, you've gone in your head, or you go in your head, because number 8 of the 8 of Swords is here. Okay, so it's just revealing a little bit more about what's going on here. The 8 of Swords is the self-restriction, You're restricting yourself with emotions, okay, that have, that serve you no purpose for your highest good. So there may be some emotional stuff because there's some water in the puddles there, water. And, you can quite easily let yourself out of there and taking the blindfold of what you think you can see. Okay, so because, you may be bound in this picture, but it's you that's binding you. And the swords aren't that close to you, even if you had a blindfold on and being bound, that you wouldn't really hurt yourself, So this is, I'm hearing, like listening to your intuition and like allowing yourself to set yourself free. And then on a physical level, there's something about some new movements, okay? So, this is, in the way that you're seeing things. So something, maybe is, there may be a little bit more, a little bit of enlightenment, or something may come to light with a new idea or a new way that may actually get you on your way, because the King of Wands is here, on a physical level, to set yourself free and get you moving. Because the King of Wands is here on a spiritual level, and he's bringing through this energy of like, this is about you being in your power, in your space, and taking the lead, being the leader. Because I feel like there's something about you stepping into that space of being the leader. But there may be a whole, something new, something may come, and you stepping into this consciousness of you and where it is that you're wanting to go, and maybe in a spiritual way. So it's like in realizing that this King of Wands is here to help you with this motivation and setting yourself free. Because whatever it is, when you do, it's like get out of your head. There is something, and allow yourself to go there. Because like using the crystals that's fallen under the Enumaway here, so seeking the counsel of crystals is to help you to shift whatever is there. But for whatever reason, this in the Lovers card, this Lovers here is loving each other, but loving yourself as well, enough to allow yourself to set yourself free, basically, and to pursue whatever it is, that you're going to. I mean, every relationship, there is always something that we've got to iron out, whether at the end of the day, and it's not necessarily a negative thing. I think we find, we're too much into ourselves sometimes, and myself included. Then we have the King of Swords. So this is interesting. There's a whole lot of leading energy, leading role models here, and it may be that this King of Wands is on a spiritual level, maybe moving a little bit fast for you, or you're seeing it moving in the motivation, but actually it's not. I feel like when you get round to it, I feel like there's something about taking a leap of faith, because this is the next card out, and the King of Swords comes here in the soul, aligning with the soul. So it's something about you getting out of your head, being in your own power, being in control of your own thoughts, and here is like being in control of your own physical movements, but also in how you see things. And this is like he is more enlightened, he's more in his power and his knowing, and how to work with people and that sort of, and all that sort of thing, but also being able to show people, lead the way, basically, because he's a leader. He brings in this leadership role that I feel in some ways you've been balking at, because of probably, for a lot of you, I would say, but connected to your upbringing and or something in the past that you feel like you're not, limit. When I say upbringing, some of it could literally be that, and some of it is like, so we're shifting these limiting beliefs and these addictive beliefs and patterns and cycles that we've been brought up in, and with whether it be the church, whether it be the a church with different varieties of churches, I'm saying that, so whatever, religion, whether it be the parents, the family traits, or whatever, there's something shifting. Like this is getting out of your head, is shifting that, cutting through all the drama, stamping yourself down, and it's like, that's where I'm going, leading the way, standing in your power. Oh heck, so something must shift, because of course, if you choose to go that way, there's the leap of faith that you're taking in a change in the way that you are thinking about things. So something must happen, like something, and you maybe realize on a soul level, Spirit must be bringing you, or the universe is bringing you some information that will help you to move or cut through all that drama. But on saying that, we, at the end of the day, we are needing to take control of that or be in our power and not letting our mind get in the way. So at least taking some steps, because I feel like there's, multiple possibilities there, because there's a lot of infinite possibilities there, but this is about you taking one step at a time and towards what it is, or to the side of what it is, whatever you're drawn to, but it's taking one step, whether it's to the side and forward, that's okay, so long as it's not to the side, to the side, to the side, out all the time, but it's still movement. But at some point we've got to make a decision to step forward with it and stop dilly-dallying around things. So there may be a bit of screaming. I'm just noticing myself trying to get comfortable. So you may be feeling a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit squirmish about something. So just get the frack over it and get moving, okay? Chop, chop. Because here is a new beginning for you, okay? So something is shifting around or coming around. And then there's the Two of Cups there, where there's a friendship, a beautiful friendship. I'm hearing, like, on a physical level, it comes to fruition with this new way of thinking, being, doing things. So, and it may be a new crystal, but through new people that you are meeting, okay? On a spiritual level, here we got the Knight of Wands again. So something is shifting quite quickly for you, okay? This Knight of Wands brings it through. Some inspiration, some ideas, and some motivation, getting you out of this space here. Also with the Lovers as well, that's coming through on there with the Page of Wands, and maybe there's a shift or enlightenment in the way that you're thinking, doing it, and enabling you to, get going with some things in there and just getting the flip over it. So for some of you, it may be relationship as in marriage. Some of you, it may be relationship with, not necessarily, I want to put that there, which is interesting. Soul level, something's coming to an end with, nightmares as well. But I want to put that there on a soul level. So there's something ending at the end of that, but there's something that wants to go there. But so this is about ending, something ending, coming to an end because there's a lot of stuff that's on a soul level that's in the head there. Some emotional stuff, some, thoughts and, communication, because that's what it's about, communication, decision making, based on what is valid, what is right, but it's not getting in your head. So taking control over your, the thoughts and and that sort of thing that are running through your head. Okay, there we go. And the Ace of Cups. So something shifting in your emotional state of being and the way that you're thinking about things emotionally. So there's a lot of movement. Beautiful. Sheesh. And the Lovers has come through again. Holy smokes. On a physical level too. So there may be some action going on in there. And then there's the Devil here in the spiritual sense. So there's maybe breaking free of some addictions there and some traits and habits and finding a little bit more balance in there with the Devil card coming through. But definitely something here moving. So that's like, there's this one here of restriction, self-restriction, a new beginning in that one. So setting yourself free, because this is about setting yourself free, the Fool, and setting yourself free and allowing yourself to explore new things, different things, and no matter what happens when you take that leap of faith. So it's like, with everything that we do, when we take a leap of faith, there's always, we're going to go in a direction, and not, and sometimes we're going to come across, whatever it is, there is going to be some challenges along the way. And I feel like we've just got to not look at them as negative challenges all the time, or fear it. Fear is getting rid of the fear. So this is like, in a way, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, or feeling the love and doing it anyway. Whatever it is, the experience is, or it's like stepping out of the space that you're in now, because, otherwise there's no movement, no growth. And this is what is like the stagnancy creates us in going in this restriction, when we let stuff get in our space, in our way. Cool. Or in your way, in this case. So, but for some reason there is so obviously, like this one here, she's like, farewell. Oh gosh, I just bittersweet farewell, Palin on the ladies. So helping you to clear some of that stuff away and getting in your head and allowing yourself to be in control of your thoughts, not in the drama. Communication is, opening up and freeing, because you're making decisions and things like that, and being in your power, because this is what the King is being in his power. So there's an end on a soul level to these nightmares. And there's an end, and it's because that's the number 9, and then the Queen of Pentacles here is you. So whether you're a male or a female energy, it's like you're feeling more in this space of enlightenment, more in your energy, more grounded, and what you're wanting to achieve in your life, and financially and physically, and and health-wise as well as but with your family, and creating that foundation and that stability within the family, with a family, whether it be a new family blended or a new family beginning, all together, or your family that you're already in. Maybe there's been some things happening in there, whether it be the family that you've created or the family that you're born into, and extend the family out from there. So there's something about being more grounded and centered, focused in who you are, because there's been some shifts in there on a soul level as well. So with the Lovers, emotion, something emotionally, a new emotional beginning in the way that you, with your relationship with yourself and with others, it's like you must open the door. You step into faith, into that faith of creating and being in the opening yourself up. Beautiful. With your lover. Therefore, breaking some chains of the past relationships is what I'm hearing, that with yourself, in this bickering and bantering about you with yourself, but also with others, and how you see that and feel that to be on a spiritual level. So that's beautiful. And then and this is you. Okay, so whether you're a male or a female figure, masculine, a feminine or a masculine energy out there that's watching this, it's like this is, it's almost like this is like saying there's a bit of farewell to this, and ending up with that. Cool. Woo! Very exciting, very cool. All the best to you, and an amazing love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity and abundance. So myself and my guides, we're going to leave you with that right now. And actually, no, we're not. I want to draw another card from here. I've just been drawing from this. Oh, actually, another 3 cards. Now they were in reverse, but I'm going to turn them around because I don't feel like they're meant to be. So it's like, even though, and not just hearing what I said, they were in reverse, but they're turning around. So the Hierophant, just to confirm it. So this is definitely a spiritual journey, and with the Hierophant, so in the spiritual level here. So number 5, remembering, going into 5 for me, it's about energy and vibration. That everything is energy and vibration. So like, obviously what you're putting out there, being mindful about what you're thinking, being, doing, how you're responding to things, in every which way. So it's like that's energy that you're putting out. And justice. Okay. Oh, shivers. The Hierophant here. I should show you that one. And then we have the Justice card, which is number 11. New beginnings again. And, and this is about finding that balance as well. And then we have the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is about celebration, okay, and you being out in the forefront, okay, taking that energy, making movements, that steps that have been taken, and that you have a support team and that you behind you as well. So, yeah, a support team behind you. And see, look, these beautiful... I feel like the guards or knights in the background there, and amazing with the other people behind you. So there is some form of protection behind you, but there's this amazing support group behind you as you step out into your being of who you are. Okay, whatever that is for you, put yourself out there. But there's some sort of like public acclaim, not necessarily public acclaim, but celebration in some way, or sense of achievement in some way. That's where they're really going with that. But it's like, because you've stepped out of the space, this uncomfortable space, and you're being more comfortable about it. Well, you've created an uncomfortable space, but you're stepping out of that, which is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, like I say, we'll leave that with you now. Lots of love, and we'll see you next month.